Welcome to today's message on healing the divide, reconnecting body, spirit, and relationships. Today, I want to take you on a journey exploring how our treatment of our bodies, our relationships, especially between men and women, and our connection to the earth are deeply interwoven. Many of us are searching for harmony in life. I know I am. Trying to balance who we are with the world around us. It can get so confusing to find the balance in each moment. But often, we unknowingly contribute to a deep disalignment. And it's this disalignment that keeps us from truly thriving. In this message, I'll share insights into how our modern world, yes, our modern world, treats the body as less important than the spirit, and how this mindset mirrors the way many men and even society have historically treated women. We'll also explore how we can find healing and reconciliation, both personally and collectively, by reconnecting with the sacred feminine and the earth. Let's start with the relationship between the body and the spirit. I don't know what your belief system is, so bear with me. This is my belief system and the way I see it. How often have we heard people say things like, I need to rise above my body's needs, or the spirit is what truly matters. The body is just temporary. Many spiritual and religious traditions talk about the body as if it's something we need to transcend or even conquer. But what if I told you that treating the body as less than the spirit creates a dangerous imbalance? Our body is not something to escape from, but rather a sacred vessel that holds the spirit. Nothing can live without a body, not even the spirit. The body and the spirit are partners, not enemies. When we treat our bodies poorly, whether through neglect, exhaustion, or mistreatment, we're telling ourselves that we don't value life itself. And it's true that many of us, especially men, I don't exclude women, treat our bodies in this way. We push them too hard, ignore their needs, and sometimes even risk our health in pursuit of fame, success, or so-called higher callings. Just sit back a little bit. Think about it. What are you prepared to do in your pursuit of fame, success, or higher calling? I know I have gone beyond what is safe. But what are we left with? A broken body, and in turn, a weakened spirit. Feeling like we need to give up on life, feeling like life is not worth it. When we don't reach that success, we feel less than, we feel we failed. Can you identify with that? This disconnection leads to suffering, both within us and the world around us. And here's where things get even more revealing. The way men treat their bodies mirrors the way they treat women. For centuries, many cultures have placed men in position of power over women. And instead of honoring women as equals and as life givers, they've been oppressed, disregarded, and even abused. I'm inclined to say that I also hear the opposite. And my question is, where did it start? I do not want to make a comment upon that right now, and just continue listening to how this chat evolves. Think about how often you've seen women treated as possession, as things to control or even own. How often have women been silenced or disfigured, treated without respect or heart? Sadly, many men have been conditioned, and this is really, I would like to say, it's become a belief system through the religion, through their upbringing. So men have been conditioned to see women as subordinate, as objects of desire or power, just like they see their own bodies as something to conquer rather than care for. And when men do this to women, what do they do to themselves? And this is a concept that when I ask men that question, they have no idea that they are harming themselves, but they feel they have a right to what they do to women. This is just how men are. They can do this because they disconnect from their own vulnerability, from their own humanity. In pursuit of control and dominance, they lose touch with their hearts. This creates a deep inner disalignment that shows up in relationships, work, and even the way men engage with the world. But here's a beautiful truth. Every man, no matter his power or position, enters this world through the womb of a woman, his mother. I want to explain this a little bit further, but I just want to repeat it. Every man, no matter his power or position, enters this world through the womb of a woman, his mother. The womb is the source of life, the sacred space that nourishes and protects us before we take our first breath. Isn't this huge? No man exists and can exist without this connection to the feminine. Yet, despite this fact, many men forget the profound role that women play in the cycle of life. They forget that women are not only their equals, but their creators. Literally. To disregard women is to disregard the very foundation of their own existence. To disregard women is to disregard the very foundation of their own existence. And if you're a man watching this, I wonder what your thoughts are now. Leave a comment in the comment box below. I really, really would like to know. By reflecting on this simple truth, men can begin to reconnect with the feminine, not only in women, but within themselves. Women represent life, nurturing, and creation. When men start honoring women as life givers, they also start honoring the feminine qualities within themselves. The ability to nurture, to create, to love, and to heal. This disalignment doesn't stop with the body or with women. The way men treat women is often a reflection of how they treat the earth. Just as men have historically dominated and disrespected women, they have also dominated and disrespected the earth. And for me, it's not about the judgment, because I understand that men in general do what they have to do to follow the route of survival. But that comes at a cost. Think about it. Men take from the earth. They plunder its resources. They strip it bare, often without thought for the long-term consequences. The earth, like woman, is viewed as something to be used rather than nurtured and cared for. And just like with women, the earth eventually responds, sometimes violent, to this mistreatment. But here's good news. Just as we can heal our relationship with women, we can also heal our relationship with the earth. This healing begins with humility. And I will create a different video on humility. It begins with men and women stepping down from the illusion of dominance and control and recognizing they too are part of the earth, born from it and sustained by it. So where does healing begin? How do we move from disalignment to balance? From dominance to partnership? First, it starts with humility. True reconciliation, whether between men and women or between humans and the earth, begins when we let go of the need to control and dominate. We need to let go of the need to control and dominate. The need to control and dominate is a sign of insecurity. Just want to put it in there. Instead, we embrace, respect, love, and go into partnership. Men especially need to realize that standing above women does not make them stronger. It makes them weaker because they disconnect from the source of life. And the more they are disconnected from the source of life, the more they need to go into manpower. And that makes life hard for themselves and their families. Secondly, it starts with love and respect for women. That's where we need to go to. Men must recognize that women are not inferior, but that they are life givers, the nurturers, the ones who sustain us. This doesn't just apply to our mothers, but to all women. When men begin to honor and respect women, they start to heal the divide with themselves too. Thirdly, it starts with reconnecting to the earth. The earth is our mother, just like our human mothers. By respecting the earth, by caring for, nurturing it, and protecting it, we honor the life that sustains us all. This is not about gender equality. That's not where I'm going. This is also not about fairness. It is about restoring balance and respect for all that gives us life. So what can we do today to begin this process of healing? For men, it's time to reflect. How do you view your own body? Yes, you may go to gym, you may do whatever to have this real nice macho body. At what cost? How do you treat the woman in your life? Think about it. And be honest with yourself. How do you treat your mother? How do you treat your wife? And how do you treat your daughters? Because of your belief systems. How do you engage with Earth? It's more and more difficult to engage with Earth because we live in high-rise buildings, we live in tiny places, and some of us do not have good access to nature. But how do you engage with the food that you eat that is a product of the earth? You can start there. I know. These are deep questions, but they are essential for healing. Now I want to speak to the woman. It's not about judging men. It's not about going into what men have done to us. It's time for us to reclaim our power, but not in the way you think. I want you to start to recognize that you are the life giver. And I want you to recognize that your life giver was your mother. And in us as women, There's an instinct for nurturing. The one who holds the creative force of the universe within you. By stepping into this power, you can inspire healing in the men around you. It's not about going into a power game with them. It's completely different. I want you to recognize that for all of us, the time for reconciliation is now. Now is the time for balance, for respect, and love in the now. I know that many, many women have been hurt and have been on this path of disconnection through domination. We cannot continue down a path of disconnection and domination. We must return to earth, to our bodies, to the feminine energy that sustains us. Sometimes we really get irritated with the fact that we as women have certain cycles in our bodies. I want us to embrace those cycles, to embrace the feminine energy that sustains us all. Let's leave with this thought. If life begins in the woman, if life begins in the womb of a woman, it doesn't stop there. Our connection to the feminine, to the earth, and to our bodies is ongoing. When we, as women, honor this connection, we heal ourselves, we heal our relationships, and we heal the world. Thank you for joining me today on this journey. May we all find the courage to step into humility, respect, and love. And may we work together to create a world where body and spirit, men and women, humanity and earth are once in harmony. Thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe. Share this message with others so that we together can create more peace on earth in harmony. I look forward to seeing you on your next journey with me, reclaiming the sacred feminine, a journey of healing and empowerment. That's going to be next. See you then. Bye for now.